been a wonderful year. For one, my husband, yesterday was sharing he had an accident. I could have lost my husband. And I know it was February, I know he called me and I went there. It was in the main road going to Mdina. And I know what I saw at that day, that they took 45 minutes to take him out. You know, I saw the civil protection cutting the metal, and my son was in the van. So I thought when I saw the van and I was stopping and I said, they are dead, you know. So I thank God that, and then I saw Ezekiel, he told him, this is my mom, and he just ran, you know. And I say, thank God, because now it's been months ago, and my husband's been working, I've been studying, but our story could have been different. And I know the Lord rescued him, because when they cut him out, the man who took him to the ambulance said, you are really lucky. He said, no, I am blessed by God. He said, yes, it's a miracle. So I thank God for that this year. Then my father passed away in April. And the Lord just saw him through every stage, going to hospital, the doctors and everything, our families. You know, when someone dies in the family, it just destabilizes the whole family, the brothers, the sisters, but I just thank God that he saw us through. I thank God also for my children, that they have grown in the Lord, they have grown in their studies, in every way. And I also thank God for this church that I have seen, 2011. I have seen the Lord grow people and bring people from, I don't know, from so many different places. And my joy is not that they come to New Life Christian Center. I'm really not much of a fan of, you know, come to our church. I love this church, but my joy is that people are growing, that God is somehow finding people. Even though we haven't really done a lot of outreach this year, I believe in one-to-one outreach. And I think you guys have brought, you know, people to this church, people to the Lord. That's what's important, growing in the Lord and coming to the Lord. And so my joy, I really rejoice in that, because I say, God, you are alive. God has been alive this year. He has been working while we are sleeping at night. He has been working, and I thank Him for that. And then I thank God for my studies. Through my studies, I always say God has given us a field of work. And my field of work have been my studies since I was young. My father was a farmer, but he never teach me farming. He never teach me how to do field work. Maybe that would have been my, you know, my work. But they say, no, you must go to school, and so that is my job, is to study and to work. And God again opened the door for me, even to go abroad and to meet so many people. And just rejoice in what God is doing all around the world. People say, oh, America is Christian. It's not true. In America there are people who don't know the story, just the story of the life of Jesus. You know, that He was born, He died on the cross. They don't know it. They say, really? I never knew it. You know, because we are living in a world where people just travel. They just take their bag and they go. Maybe because of poverty, maybe because of a million reasons. Could be they are persecuted even by their own father or mother. And they leave. And I just rejoice this year that God gave me that opportunity to go in places and see what God is doing and be a part of that. And I thank God for all of you, and I encourage you for the next year to continue. You put your hands on the plow and you don't look back. Just look ahead. Amen?
Amen.